Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for February 2023. This is for Sagittarius, Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to get more detailed with your reading. I do this, Sagittarius, because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, all right? Rather than a general spread. Now, the other thing is astrology's been used it's been around for thousands of years, and it's really influenced divination. That's why every tarot came out in the 14th century. Every tarot card is assigned an astrological element or a ruling planet. I mean, we go really deep when the two are involved. And both astrology and tarot align with the tree of life. So Sagittarius, oh my goodness, you better get ready for February. It is going to be an amazing month. There's so much to talk about. Especially coming out of those icky months with all those planets retrograde, out of eclipse season. February is smooth sailing, but also it is one of the most romantic. I know it just happens to be Valentine's Day, but it is one of the most romantic months of the year. And the reason why is because Venus is in Pisces, okay? Venus is in Pisces, and it's exalted. But why that matters for you is because Jupiter in Aries is in your fifth house of your pleasure, of love, of self-expression and creativity, and even procreation. Now, Mars in Gemini is in your seventh house of partnerships, okay? What kicks this all up a notch is the fact that Venus in Pisces is in your fourth house, your domestic sector, all right? And so that includes your home, it includes relationships, even family and children there. But listen, all of that equates a lot of y'all falling in love, getting married, getting engaged, taking your relationship to the next level. And if you're not here for love, it also includes career, okay? It includes career, finding the perfect boss, or even, strengthening and elevating your relationship with your colleagues. Listen, this is a beautiful, wonderful month. And if you are here for love, I just got to tell you, listen, the aspects for Valentine's Day, it's going to be one of the best Valentine's Days, okay? But here's the kicker, and this is what makes it such an interesting month, is that Venus is actually conjuncting Neptune the day after Valentine's Day. So what does that mean? Venus and Neptune are in Pisces, okay? This is one of the most one of the biggest days, one of the best days for love, romance, and passion in general. Okay, so the day after Valentine's Day, incidentally, is bigger than Valentine's Day, and it is the biggest day of I'd say the past few years, 3 or 4 years, that we've had something like this, kind of like a double header. All right, so we also have that full moon in Leo that is in your ninth house. That's going to happen on the 5th, and I really love that, and we'll talk about that later. That really, some of y'all are probably actually going to be traveling, or maybe planning travel now. But we'll talk about it later. If you're a subscriber, stick around to the end. I break it down after I do your spread week by week, okay, to give you an idea of what's happening every week for you. All right, and then also if you're not a subscriber, I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along. We are entering Pisces season at the end of the month. We have a new moon in Pisces. Big, beautiful new moon in Pisces, okay? And that's in your fourth house, all right? Your domestic sector. So a lot of activity around home. A lot of activity and love, all right? Around home. It could be your actual home too. And you could find some changes. You could find some advancements. Just activity around, whether it's with your partner, relationships, or your actual home. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're moving in with a partner. Maybe something's happening with your parents, and there's all love there. You're becoming parents. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I really love what's going on for you, Sagittarius. So, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Listen, it does give the best overview of what's going on. If we have to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. And the last thing I have to say, Sagittarius, is that I love you. I love you. I love the fact that, y'all are just so fun, and it's just thinking about all the Sagittarius, like, it's really fun. Well, Miley Cyrus is a Sagittarius, okay? So, Walt Disney was a Sagittarius. Brad Pitt's a Sagittarius. Think about all that, like, y'all bring the fun. Y'all bring the fun. You know who else was a Sagittarius that is really interesting? Nostradamus. Did you know that? Anyway, I know I talk. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Sagittarius, when I say this is going to be a big month for you, this is going to be a big month for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. First of all, let's get started. You got justice, all right? Now, we know this is a card of cause and effect, okay? This is a card of karma. This is a card of, the most cliche phrase, justice will be served, right? That comes with this card. But what I want you to know is that you have gotten to a point, at this point in your life, you've done your winter cleaning, all that ooga wooga wagga wooga that you don't need, gone. I love that. I love that energy. There's a lot of balance in your life at this point, especially because you also got temperance, but we'll talk about that later. Now, here's the thing. If you are, some of y'all have gotten married, by the way, okay? Big message coming through. And congratulations if you have, all right? That's amazing. I really love that. Especially because, I did say, well, I mean, you have the judge here, and this is, a lot of marriage energy with Justice card, but with Mars and Gemini in your seventh house is the house of contracts and marriage. So congratulations if you have gotten married, all right? Now, for some others, new job came through and will be coming through this month, all right? You got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, also, it could be a little girl message coming through. So, Sagittarius, oh my goodness, you're getting so many messages. I can't keep... Okay, so, this is in the heart of your spread. So, biggest pentacle in the deck. This is money. This is wealth, all right? It's coming, all right, in February. But what I want you to know is that the pentacles are earthbound, so it's also your physical reality. So this is the hand of spirit, all right, offering you the biggest pentacle, okay? You see that pathway here, the golden pathway, all right? The yellow sand pathway. I was trying to make a joke out of the yellow brick road, but it didn't work. But you see the archway here too. That is a gateway. All right. So this is bringing you into this new path. And I love this. So expect it a lot. Again, some of y'all are getting new jobs. Some of y'all are picking up new clients. Some of y'all are even, coming into money in some aspect. But listen, remember what I said. Pentacles are still earthbound, so your physical reality. So again, I did get a message about some of y'all are going to have kids, okay? Some of y'all are going to have kids, but there's this newness that you're entering, and I love this for you. Oh my goodness, this reading is... You're golden. You did get the Six of Pentacles, all right, in your challenge area. One thing that I do want you to do, and it's technically the challenge area. I call it the breakthrough area. It's where you have to have your breakthrough this month. And this is a very great card. This is a card of generosity and gratitude. So just be grateful for everything that you have in your life right now, okay? Always be grateful for everything that you have, and appreciate those moments. Live in the moment. Now, here's the thing. This man is helping, the two people here who need help. So this is, there's an element of understanding that balance between giving and receiving, right? That really helps that energy flow. And that's just something that you should want to be aware of, all right? It's obviously better to give than to receive, but it's also really good to have that balance, okay? Of, sharing your wealth. And I don't mean that monetarily. If you want to, that's great if you want to donate to organizations, but sharing your wealth in terms of all areas of your life, the knowledge that you have. Do you know what I mean? Share the wealth, right? That warmth. And listen, remember what I was talking about, balance. So you do have that balance coming in, but you also see that he's also holding a scale. So remember I said that understanding that brings that balance of sharing and receiving. So that really will help that flow moving forward. Again, we're going to get to temperance later, but I want to talk about the fact that you got the Five of Cups in your crown, okay? So there is something that for February could be happening where something happens and it's something that you may not find favorably, okay? And it may be something that, you know, has an impact on you emotionally. But what I want you to know, you can see he's looking at the spilled cups and he's so like zoned in on them. He can't see the full cups behind him. Now, here's the thing. All he has to do is look up. All he has to do is cross that bridge over the river of life there, and he'll be in a fine place. So there could be something that may happen that you just don't, you were just like, okay, well, that sucked. But you're dwelling on it a little bit too much. So remember, there's a lot of newness coming in a really magical way, and having that balance of having that gratitude, okay, is really going to help that energy flow. Yeah, you got the Page of Pentacles too. Oh my goodness. Listen, there could be something that you wanted that you didn't get, okay? Don't hold on to that, because something better is coming. All right, if there's something that you wanted this month, if that happens, know that it wasn't meant to happen. All right, there's something better behind it. Now, remember, we talked about temperance coming up. Temperance is all about balance. Balance is a big thing for you here. Listen, and when I say balance, listen, mind, body, soul. Find that balance, mind, body, soul. Find that balance of, you know, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Find that balance in terms of, you know, are you in your life right now, okay, for February, are you spending too much time at work, not enough time with your kids? Are you spending too much time with, you know, your partner, not enough time at work, or, you know, that book you're writing, or do you know what I mean? Like, which actually is a thing for y'all, okay? Because that full moon in Leo is in your 9th house of publishing. So some of y'all may be working on a book. Some of y'all may be getting published. Some of y'all may be, you know, doing something launching a website. Right, but with the fact that it's in the root of your spread, I'm fully confident in you. All right, remember, you got the Justice card. We're coming out of the Justice card, and now you have the Temperance and rooting your spread. So you're fine. Just find that balance. Okay, that's all that is. But look at all this amazing. First of all, I haven't seen the Ace of Pentacles in the heart of the spread in a really long time. This is huge. You have something huge coming. Now, you got the Three of Wands in your future. All right. Now, this is amazing. Okay. First of all, this is very Aries. Okay. Huge Aries energy. Now, we know Jupiter in Aries is in your 5th house. Remember, pleasure, self-expression, creativity. But this is just, I call it the green light card. First of all, yellow is really good in a tarot reading, okay? Or in a tarot card, all right? That's a lot of sunlight, a lot of optimism, a lot of like freshness, right? And this is really just going out there and just exploring and pursuing, just going after the things that, you know, you could have spent some time planning some projects. Maybe there's something that you wanted to launch. Maybe there's something you wanted to present. Maybe there's, you know, maybe you wanted to propose, right? So this is the green light energy. It's the 2 thumbs up energy. And this is you ready to go. And this is in your future. You have all the green lights, okay? It's like if you were on a racetrack, it's that guy with the flags that's going like this, okay? That was so stupid. I don't know why I made, but you get what I'm saying, right? Sagittarius, let's get to your staff. Now, if you like this reading, it would be so great. Oh my God, Sagittarius. It would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Really helps my channel grow. You're fine. This is going to be one of your best months, okay? Yeah, if you hit that, there's a thumbs up button. If you hit that, that really does help my algorithm for this channel. And leaving comments. If you're not a commenter, I love emojis, even the most random ones. They put a smile on my face. If you're a subscriber, thank you. You are amazing. I love you. You know I love you. Now, okay, so I don't even know where to start. You're on, Sagittarius, you're on fire. First of all, you got the 4 of Cups, okay? So, again, coming back to here, with that Five of Cups energy, the Page of Pentacles energy. You got the Four of Cups and the first card in your stuff. So have that gratitude, okay? Remember what I said earlier. Have that gratitude. Be of everything that's happening, everything that's come in your life. Have that gratitude. That's all I'm saying, okay? When the Four of Cups comes up, I say it's a test. It's a test. The universe is testing you, okay? One sneaky thing here, all right? All the aces have the Hand of Spirit offering that, that element in tarot, but this is the only card where you see the Hand of Spirit doing the same thing, all right? But you see his reaction, all right? He's like, literally crossing off his heart, all right? And so this is a test. This is the universe testing you. If there's something that you didn't get, something that happened, something that you wanted, something that you were trying to manifest, something new, and it didn't happen, or you're having challenges with it, just be grateful. Just be grateful that you have a roof over your head, that you have these amazing friends, that you have come so far from since last year. Be grateful for those moments. Put your energy toward that, and that's going to help all these things come through, all right? Because when I say this is a test, tests are tests because they're not meant to be easy. That's why they're tests, all right? But this is that card. Once you pass that test, you get it. You get what you want, all right? Now, you got the Chariot. Hello. First of all, can I say that if you're into numerology, this is a big deal, right? 7, okay? The 2023 is a year of 7, okay? Now, what's really interesting about this is that 7 is, the lucky 7, right? But it's also introspection, right? It's that, and this card is ruled by Cancer, who are, they do go within, but this is a card of going within to find that self-determination, that willpower to move forward from any challenges that have held you back, okay? This is amazing. Now, the one other thing about the Chariot, and what I really love about this, is that you may have 2 offers come through, all right, this month, or 2 suitors if you're here for relationships. The reason I say that is because you do see the 2 Sphinxes, okay? Now, I did say that Mars is in Gemini. Gemini is the twin, all right, in your 7th house of partnerships. This is in your external factors area, all right, Sagittarius? So this is really great. And the great thing about the Chariot is that he kind of picks things up as he goes, right? You can see he's holding the Magician's baton in his hand. He's not even holding on to the reins, all right? The power to manifest the things that he wants. You also see the slivers of the moon on his shoulders from the High Priestess. Do you see how he just kind of like picks everything up? This is amazing. I really love this for you. You're powering for it now. You got the Empress, all right? This is pleasure. This is passion. This is, abundance. This, ruled by Venus. Listen, this is the Empress. She's a goddess, all right? Sagittarius, not a priestess, not a queen, goddess, all right? This is glorious. I love that you got the Empress, but your final outcome, you got the Sun. I don't even know what to say, Sagittarius. I think this is your best reading of all time. I know that you may have had one of your best readings. This is the best reading, because there's nothing here that's like a red flag. It is just more like, be grateful. There's going to be a moment in February where you don't get something that you want, or something that you launched. It didn't work out that you wanted the way you wanted it to, but you have something bigger coming through, okay? And the Sun, as we know, well, maybe you don't know, but, a lot of tarot readers say this is the best card in the deck, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie. It's in, my top 3. It is very optimistic. It's promising future, okay, is what it is. And it's in your final outcome, okay? Now, one thing I'm going to point out here, all right? You see the naked child on the white horse. Listen, this is long hair, don't care. This is a lot of purity. This is a lot. When I say you're fine, you're fine, okay? The Sun is abundance. It brings that opportunity. Again, promising future. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. And listen, some of y'all are going to have kids. I'm not even joking, okay? You got Justice, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and now you got the Empress here and the Sun, okay? With the baby. The Empress is pregnant. This is birth. Some of y'all want a baby. Y'all are playing. There's a lot of like that happening, okay? So congratulations. But listen, the Sun, I'm just going to tell you right now, Sagittarius, it is the most powerful symbol in tarot, and not even in tarot, in the world, right? We're alive because of the Sun. The Earth exists because of the Sun. Our solar system exists because of the Sun. And that's how special, that's how powerful the Sun is. And you got in your final outcome. One other thing, actually, if you are, listen, I'm not gonna lie, let's talk about this. You know how that there's billions of galaxies out there, and they're all made of star systems and star clusters. We live in a solar system, all right? We are an anomaly. That is how special the Sun is. You are fine. You are good. You are good. This is possibly your best reading. Let's see. Okay, so as I said, I break it down week by week. Let's see what's going on. First week for you, that full moon in Leo. I love it. It's in your 9th house. That's a lot of expansion. That's a lot of spirituality. That's a lot of learning new things. But really ascending at this point. And again, publishing. And did I say some of y'all are going to travel? Some of y'all are planning travels. Some of y'all are going to travel, okay? Learn from those experiences, all right? Don't go to, like, Hawaii and, like, I never understood why hotel rooms in, like, beautiful places like Hawaii or Tahiti or whatever have TVs in the rooms. You know? It's like, what? Look at what's out there. It's beautiful. Anyway, okay, so first week of February. Let's see what's going on for you, King of Wands. You're good. You're good. I don't even know what to say. So listen, he is, I call him the Steve Jobs of tarot. Very influential, all right? Very inspiring. Didn't have to work for anyone else, all right? Sitting in that throne. He earned his spot. He worked his butt off to sit there, okay? This is that entrepreneur energy, but remember, the Wands, all about passions. Listen, Sagittarius, this is really it's very transformative energy. I mean, you do see the salamander down here, you see the little lions, but you also see the salamanders all over his cape. Now, I'm not going to get into it because I know I talk too much, but back in those days, the medieval times when tarot came out, they said salamanders were fireproof. They thought, it really represents, and they eat their own tails. So, first of all, life cycles, right? We're talking about life cycles here. And this, when I say this is transformative energy, like, you have that power, okay? You have that power. And this is just really fiery in terms of your passions. Now, let's see what's going on for the second week. I mean, you're going to be in a really good place that first week. Mercury is going into Aquarius is the main thing, all right? Mercury goes into Aquarius on the 11th. That's really great. I love Mercury in Aquarius, okay? Mercury, the planet of communication. Aquarius, they're the independent thinkers. So it's almost like we're thinking outside the box now, Sagittarius, okay? And what's really interesting is that this month, the first 2 weeks before we go into Pisces season, all that activity in Aquarius, all right, is in your 3rd house of communication, okay? So it could be a really big week of communication for you. The second week of February. I keep forgetting what month it is, but let's see what's going on for you. You got the 7 of Wands. I love it. Listen, this is all about valor. This is all about standing your ground. This is all about standing for what you believe in. This is not letting anyone take away anything that you've worked for, and you're doing a damn good job. All right? I love this, especially coming after the King of Wands. Sagittarius, who are you? Who are you? Don't let anyone take away anything that you worked hard for, all right? You earned everything at this point. Now, the third week is the biggest week. I already told you about Valentine's Day, okay? Really great day for love, but the day after, bigger day, all right? One of the best days of the year for love, romance, and again, passions. If you're not here for love, all the things that you're passionate about, Venus is conjuncting Neptune. Both planets are in Pisces. My goodness. It's such... And then... on the 18th, the sun enters, we go into Pisces season, and then we have that new moon in Pisces, and all of this is in your fourth house, all right? Your domestic sector, relationships, family, your home, even your physical home. Let's see what's going on for you. Boom. This is your best reading. This is your best reading, okay? This is your best reading. You got the full, all right? So around that new moon, there's going to be something new. I honestly, like, that baby energy is really strong if you want to have kids. Someone, if it's not you, it could be someone within your family. And when I say family, listen, we live in a generation where, you know, family, what does family mean to you? We get to choose our families, right? And so it's not, you know, like for me, for instance, my family, the biological family, they're in Atlanta. I don't have family here in New York City. So I have my family here. So it's whatever resonates with you with family. But listen, the Fool, this is taking that leap of faith. This is entering and embarking on a new adventure. You have the full abundance of the sun here. You already got the sun card, but look at all that sunlight. All right. Now, when you look at the Fool, one thing I want you to know is that I want you to read the word full as Full as well. Okay. Because this is bringing that fullness of life. Week 4, Venus is going into Aries, Sagittarius. You're actually going to love that because Aries is a fellow fire sign. And listen, that's a little bit like more in line with you. But Venus and Pisces, you're still going to love. You're still going to love. But Venus and Mercury's really active that week. But I love the Venus and Aries. That's just really being a little bit more bold and daring. And you already got the Full there. Oh, gosh. I love this for you. Okay, so last week, Page of Swords. Now, remember, I said communication's a big thing, and communication's a big thing for the last week, too. Mercury is going to be trining Mars. Really great day to communicate, like, your talents and, you know, what your value is. Listen, you're good. You're good. Page of Swords, the mental suit. Page bringing in that new change. There's a lot of eagerness, a lot of enthusiasm. Some of y'all are going to be learning new things, okay? Big time. Some of y'all are going to be learning new things in a big way, all right? But there is some big things coming through. You got the sun in your final outcome. Some of y'all are getting married, having babies, building families. There's a lot of family energy. Sagittarius, I love you. I am going to go on record saying this is your best reading ever, okay? This is your best reading. Now, Sagittarius, you are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe and leave comments. And emojis if you're not a commenter, and if you're a subscriber. I love you so much. I love all of my Sagittarians. Y'all are amazing. The Brad Pitt, the Nostradamuses of the zodiac. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. I love you. Bye bye.